Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get to this podcast off the ground, I had so many questions. How do I record an episode? Where do I find my background music? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Where do I find the advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. So, if you want to start a podcast, go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. Hey guys, and welcome to the episode of the Wednesday Awakens. Sorry, I already had lunch. But now I'm ready again. Although, I do have good news, and I have bad news. I'm going to start with the bad news first. Galaxy's Edge has nowhere to be found. Issue 5. That means I have to wait till either this weekend or September for that to happen. But the good news, I got the breakdown for the Mandalorian and Rise of Skywalker. And I got the Black Spire book. Well, worth the wait. As I'm going to give you my first impression when I heard the audio. I used the audiobook only, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. Alright. But we do have breaking news regarding to Rise of Skywalker. And here we are right now. Hello, I'm Mr. 46's clone called. I haven't gotten a name yet, but kind of a news anchor form, but I don't know. But I do have breaking news regarding to Rise of Skywalker. He gave me that Rise of Skywalker will be 3 hours long. And yes, I could hear him at the background. Yes, I heard him in the background. He was not too happy about it because this is going to be 3 hours long. But yet, are we going to have an intermission? I will keep you up to date. He did watch the video. But he did watch the video by Mike Zero. It's saying, of course, Rise of Skywalker will be 3 hours long. And even so, will it happen in an intermission? And the answer to that question is it's of course, I don't know. I do not know. But yet, if this is like an Avengers Endgame with a lack of intermission, he's not going to be very too happy to hear about this. And I'm the news anchor regarding to that breaking news. And I will see you guys next time. And make sure to tune in to Geek News whenever we can break a news regarding to the geekdom. Not just for not just for the episode, but also for, like with DC, Star Trek, Star Wars, in case if he didn't write down the topic, and a Marvel, and of course anime, which we of course talking about. I will see you guys at Geek News. And now here's Megaverse 46, back better than ever, hopefully. Okay, it's time for another read along with Galaxy's Edge, the final issue. With issue 5, the conclusion of the mini-series, inspired by the Disneyland theme park, with the ride opening up in 2 days at Walt Disney World and Resort in Orlando. Or would so if there wasn't, because you might want to brace yourself because there's a hurricane coming. And right now it's Hurricane Dorian coming to the U.S., but you know what I mean. Yeah, after a podcast, change it to the Weather Channel. But this is one of the mini-series, the conclusion, a double-edged sword. The Dok Ondar, Remax, Kando and Waro. With Dok Ondar's Den of Antiques at the Black Spire Outpost at Batuu. Now, don't you have an interesting show like Dok Ondar? These outlaws are precisely the sort of contraband that I warned you about. The kind of criminal scum that could get one of a death mark just for aiding and evading. Isn't that right, Kando? Or should I say, the Scourge of Sereno, the thief of Tandor 6, the mastermind behind the both in museum heist? And the First Order had catch up with our heroes. And Dok Ondar have been surrounded. As flattered as I am that you have been reading upon my files, to my knowledge, that the museum heist was never actually solved, so the culprit was never found.
Careful! You're antagonizing a dangerous man. He should
be worried about antagonizing me.
I told you earlier that I don't speak Ithorian, so let me translate the gravity of the situation for you. Will you do the honors, RS-2112?
With pleasure, sir. And Waro has been knocked out by a First Order stormtrooper. If you kill him, I will. Complete loyalty to the members of your crew. That part of your life is accurate at least, but you are not in a position to make threats. You are both only alive right now to provide answers. The First Order is on the verge of bringing unprecedented peace to the galaxy. And at the bridge, at the finalizer, we see Kylo Ren. And the one from the from the Alphabet Squadron tie-in comic, TIE Fighter. And the First Order said, while the Colonel is still talking, an arena of harmony wants un-American to admit the corruption and chaos of the New Republic. As we hunt down the resistance, our troops have taken operational control of the Black Star Outpost. But the scum that dwells on the two are not easily controlled. And this is the Docking Bay 9. And we see 2 stormtroopers at Docking Bay 9 with the civilians watching. And then we see Savi's workshop. And yes, the one who betrayed the First Order.
There are those who do not appreciate order.
Yeah, and I think that must be Sabi over there, the one with the beard. As I'm gonna be mentioning after I get done with Black Spire by Delia S. Dawson. And then at the spaceport with Chewie and Hondo.
There are those who turn their backs on a higher destiny, and those who scheme a futile attempt to resist that destiny.
And then lastly, we get to the Resistance camp near the Black Spire ruins.
Sometimes on the miserable planet, Resistance vermin are scared for hire. Hold to hiding hole. We are to burn them out by any necessary. Then the notorious Kando gang just happened to arrive here at the same place at the same time that the candidate of Resistance spy. I am beginning to think their failure on the moon of Babylon was not a mistake at all. It seems your other caveat Remix 10 is better than you, but make no mistake, we'll hunt him down too.
Thinking, Sergeant? You might want to leave that to the professionals.
Perhaps you need a reminder of the hilarity of this situation.
Yeah, he is holding him hostage while Remix 10 is being hunted down. And he hit, and of course hit Kando with his rifle, the sergeant.
Dora, do you understand better now?
Whatever you're planning, don't do it. Don't do it, Kendo. The damn sword is cursed. It makes that evil person that do evil things. Act you come to regret over the course of time. And who said that? Dokondar. And back then at Morban, well, Dr. Afra, of course, was being spotted by Dokondar. I'm afraid your assassin droid has been hit with an electromagnetic pulse and will take our treatment, Dr. Afra, so it appears we are at an impasse. Doc, my feelings are hurt.
I thought we were partners. But if I don't know better, I'll say you don't trust me.
Our relationship ended the minute your droid tried to kill me.
Yeah, don't take it too personally. That's just sort of a thing. You and I You could still work something out.
No, I cannot take the chance. This sword, I can't let anyone else have it. It was in my late parents' notes. It must have been important to them. It has meaning. A story I have yet to uncover.
I don't give a damn about your dead parents' mysteries. But you can ask them in person if you'd like.
Now, look out! While the astromech unit just saps them. And that's kind of looked like a Tommy gun, to be honest. And the astromech has been shut down.
Okay, if you want the sword, somebody, take it!
And she swung her sword and killing Dogondar's men.
You want to risk damaging the sword of Kashin. Okay, so you won. But still, you know the deal is you.
I'm sorry, but I'll pass. And Dr. Aphra's down. Like, hold on. Yep, she is down and out. Ugh! It's stuck! No! The droids are rebooting! I am out of time! As he tried to get it, he was bleeding because they try and get that sword out. Not everyone is worthy.
Feel like a rancor sat on my head. What happened?
Apparently, your partner double-crossed you before we could double-cross him. But he did leave half of the sword behind. Convenient. Said plan to run it through him when we meet again.
So cut it, Ithorian?
Yes, and we see Aphra. She's not too happy about it.
Those halves are worthless on their own.
I panicked and I left her stranded. And regret it ever since. You didn't have to worry about Aphra. She clearly got off Morbid because the blade ended up getting sold to the merchant from whom we stole it. Aphra? I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about the blade.
So, Kendo, you can answer the questions here or in the torture chamber aboard the funnelizer with Kylo Ren himself asking. Let's start with why such a notorious criminal gang is here in Batuu.
I see that for all you're planning. Things will not turn the way you intend, but the stories you heard can help save you. Maybe that Purgot was legit after all. Why are we here? To execute an irregularly plotted heist, of course. And when that plan falls apart, improvise.
What do you think you're doing?
Ah, you're gonna get us all killed.
Don't just stand there, soldiers. Shoot her.
This Kyber statue from Jeddah better be the real deal. Yep, although the Kyber, when they blasted Kando, yes, she used it as a sword and then pew pew pew. Everybody in the First Order are dead. Then the First Order stormtroopers are dead. Killed by their own blasters.
Watch out for the deflections.
By then we see the IG droid initiating defense protocols. That's a good droid. Would you like me to eradicate all threats in the store? No, BK-86. That will not be necessary. They seem perfectly capable of doing that to each other. Waro! Take the box and get out of here! And Waro has make an escape.
Oh no.
But although he did hit the sergeant, or no, the dunk, and it, no crap.
Now, what's the lightsaber Douglas rambling about?
Ha ha! And then the lightsaber. She got the lightsaber.
What does this fool think she's doing to forearm?
To do the forearm stormtroopers with an old laser sword. Well, I'll tell you what she's going to do with it. She's going to ignite it. Zoom. Boom. There's no way I can take you all with this. I expect the Sarlacc to do the honors. That's the Sarlacc making that noise. Oh! That's the stormtrooper. Although she used the lightsaber to break free of the Sarlacc. Ah! And yeah, and his arm got torn off. That beast killed
CJ7109. I can't get it off. Blast it.
And the sergeant is planning to retreat.
You fools! This was just a distraction. Don't let her escape from...
As they were playing escape. No.
Set to the perimeters. Send associates, don't let her get away.
And they were saying, should I eradicate the threat? Absolutely not. Do you know how much those things, those magnificent beings are worth? Besides, it gorged itself into a stupor. It would be easy enough to get into another tank. Then, you know, it's not in my fixer job description to clean this up, right? You got something on your face. Oh, yeah? And that's the real Remix 10.
Impersonating another Claudette seems a bit vulgar. Will you get over it, Varg? I'm sure. Did you get the prize?
After all these years, if my parents could have seen this.
Just one thing missing.
Is it cursed and evil as you told it was?
Only a Jedi could say, sure, but who cares?
All I do know for sure, it's a financial blessing for me. They're going to come after you when they figure it out.
Who, the First Order?
They now think I'm the victim of the heist. The sergeant will give an accounting to that fact before he reassigned to a worse post. Oh, as for Kando, Remix 10 and Waro, they won't be bothering us once I give them an offer they can't refuse. But although that was not the real Remix 10, the one they got is the real Remix 10. I've got the hilt. Prepare the engines. We need to blast off before the Red Fury figures out where. Remix! What just happened?
It was Varg, Dokondor's enforcer.
He got the drop on me before I was supposed to meet you at the cantina.
Now you know how embarrassing it is for a Claudite be impersonated by another Claudite. I'm sure there are a lot of bruised egos to go around.
And I must apologize for when word came to me that the famed Kando crew had found the blade of Sword of Kashyyyk. Well, I knew this was a second chance for me. So I must confess, I am the mysterious benefactor who hired you for the heist. When I learned that Afra's half of the sword resurfaced and you had taken it, I couldn't take a chance that you would sell the blade to a higher bidder. Not after my past experience. So, this payment is not what you were expecting. It's more than enough to give you a head start from the First Order, who have got an anonymous tip to the location of your craft in spaceport, say, travels. Damn it! He set us up! Get us out of here, Remix, now! And they have escaped but two. I guess escaping from that part of Galaxy's Edge with our lives count as a victory. And it's the end. Or is it? Or is it? And that's gonna do about it for this. And yep, everyone, this series is really, really wonderful. And I really enjoyed reading Galaxy's Edge. And thank you for reading the read-along. Now we could get to the episode. Although, before I'm going to get to the breakdowns at D23, it's just, of course, we do have a lot to talk about. First off, I do want to talk about, of course, is the Clone Wars final season. Season 7, the return of the Clone Wars, which is going to take place prior to Episode 3. With the Bad Batch, Ahsoka in Level 1313, and the Mandalorian Siege. And the Mandalorian Siege. That was originally going to plan the end of the series if it hadn't been canceled by Netflix. I mean, if Star Wars The Clone Wars hadn't been canceled, then it would go to... Then it would end. That's what I'm saying. Then it would end. But I got the date for it. It's coming February 20th in 2020. And of course, I'm just gonna say this, of course, that I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be coming. I don't know if it'll be coming on Valentine's Day, the 21st, or my birthday. But I hope it comes on my birthday, because I'm going to have to watch it, I'm going to have to review it, and I'm going to have to say if it's good, if it's not good, because I am a huge fan of animation. It's no secret that I love animation. Why do I love animation? Because I grew up around animated films. But although I do have the book, though. I have Queen's Shadow, which I enjoyed, even though I'm not much of a political guy, but just like that, I am looking forward to seeing the Mandalorian the Clone Wars coming in February, which is going to be 3 months after, or 2.5 months after the launch of Disney Plus. And yes, I plan to get Disney Plus. But yes, I am planning to get the Disney Plus account and get it before it's gone. But just like that. And then I'm going to watch it. And yes, do I have plans on reviewing it? Well, that one is kind of a question. Well, that one it's kind of a question for me. Will I get The Mandalorian? Well, I'm going to have to review The Mandalorian first, and then this one, that's a definitely. That's a definitely and a hope so. That's definitely and a hope so, because I hope I get to do The Mandalorian, and then I got to do The Clone Wars. Okay, now with this out of the way, I'm going to go to the books, and then my clone, Mr. 4621 Amateur, has the Battlefront 2 community for the remaining months of 2019. Alright, everyone. I have this book, The Black Spire, and yes, I'm going to give you my first impressions for it. Well, it's going to be a fair one. This one has the Skywalker Saga connection to it. This one has a Skywalker Saga connection to it. With, of course, the Age of Resistance, Galaxy's Edge, yes. It takes place in between Rise of Skywalker, The Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker. And yes, the first two chapters, half, of course. during The Force Awakens. And then after The Last Jedi, on the next chapter, that we see Captain Cardinal returning. But it was not Cardinal. He's Archex. He is Archex. And he looked different. He's got long hair. And he's in the Resistance. A jacket, white shirt, and black pants. Kind of reminds me of Poe Dameron. And Finn. Although, that's quite interesting for me, you know? Like I say, this is going to be a fair one. I'm not going to... Not all of them. Like I got my first impressions on Star Wars. Master and Apprentice. All I only care about is the Qui-Gon. The only thing that interests me is the Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan's Master and Apprenticeship. The Master and Apprentice communications and the Rebel Labyrinth, it kind of worries me, but the Jewel Thieves, I do not care much for. But this one, but the one I just wanted to see the most is how is the Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon, communication between Master and Apprentice. How will it work out? But, but I don't blame them, because it's interesting enough, because it's got a prequel content. But this one, I'm very fair for this. I am very fair, so I can just, read, I'm gonna read it. But, even though I would not review it, because it's a book, I hadn't done that since Inferno Squad and Phasma. Since Phasma and Inferno Squad. Like I say, I'm just fair. I am just fair about it. Alright, guys. Here is my clone, Mr. 46 Pokemon Amateur, to talk about, of course, it's Battlefront 2 Community Calendar, the remaining of 2019, with, of course, what would it contain? Wait, there we go. Here we go. Hey guys, I'm Mr. 4629 Amateur, the clone to Megaverse 46, and I do want to talk about, of course, is of course the Mandalorian. Oh, sorry, that's what he's doing with Battlefront 2 community from this month to December. We're getting the final prequel content of the Vector, which is the Separatist capital ship, and we're getting the Dreadnought, which is of course consistent of the Republic. And then we're going to have a new feature. Content, hold on. Continental spawning. Then we're going to have a new appearance of a B-1 battle droid. And then in September we're going to have a new map, Felucia, which is going to consist of where Alan Singh was of course executed by her own clone troopers. And then we have new reinforcements of the Republic, named Clone Commandos. And the names are the Clone Commandos because they know how to get this done, and they always form in squads. And we got a new VPV mode co-op. And thank goodness it's not a Battle Royale game because I am not a fan. And that's the September one. And a new LSSP is of course the instant action. Is of course live single player. I forgot the LS, but it means single player for instant action. And from October to December, of course, is the special event. New reinforcements and appearances. Then we're going to have new appearances, but I think this is going to be the beginning of Season 4 with Rise of Skywalker, which is going to be the game based on the end of the Skywalker saga. And that's my creator just turning down the temperature. I'm just going to be talking about this for a while. Alright guys, that's going to be about it for me. And we're going to get back to my creator talking about the Mandalorian. And of course, the Rise of Skywalker and everything D23. Alright guys, that's going to do about it for me. I will see you guys next time. And until I meet again, for me, it's game over. Thanks, Mr. 46.9 Amateur. Thank you for that, and I really appreciate you covering things with, of course, Battlefront 2 and, of course, with the Avengers yesterday. But we are not going to give up because I just want to say the Rise of Skywalker, I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But we're going to cover everything D23. The prequel character has been confirmed for a Disney Plus series. And I'm so glad it's not Sam. And I'm so glad it was not well, I forgot. But I'm disappointed it was not Dirge. That it was not Dirge. And I'm so glad it is not Watto. And of course we are gonna get... We got a trailer breakdown for Rise of Skywalker. Special look. And of course we got everything else ready. But first, I know it's not related to D23, but I will say, of course, that Ben Mendelsohn, who was in Rogue One as Director Krennic, and yes, he was also in Captain Marvel as leader of the Skrull. It's going to be in Netflix's The King. Well, he's not going to be the title character. That's the young actor. But he's going to be in it. But over at Kathleen Kennedy has one more appearance before they wrap up with Rise of Skywalker. But although it was different with the Rise of Skywalker, Let's see, if we fly back a New Hope, looking at the binary sunset, and you'll be on the bit of the south. Millennium Falcon at Yavin 4, and then Empire Strikes Back, and Honolulu Kiss, and I'm Your Father Twist, and Yoda Blown Wing of the Slum, and Return of the Jedi, and the Luke and Darth Vader fight, with Palpatine watching, and then Lando celebrating after blowing up the second Death Star, and then, and very important, with Luke saying, we all passed on and held. And then, the thumbs of the generations are in you now. With Phantom Menace, with our ball, with Dragon, with Zoe. Then we see young Anakin, and then we Attack of the Clones, and then we got Anakin Padme wedding, and then the Republic going, and then cut to Revenge of the Sith with Mace Windu versus Darth Sidious, and Anakin getting treatment after his loss against Obi-Wan and Mustafar, and then we get to the sequel trilogy, and we get to the Force Awakens, and Last Jedi, which is of course all out of order, Kylo Ren with the Darth Vader melted helmet, and Han and Leia hugged, and then Rey, and that's all out of order, but let's just get to the breakdown. Well, it's not much of an official trailer. This is a tease, not an official trailer, but we see the Rise of Skywalker. We see Rey, Finn, and Poe, and C-3PO, and Chewie going out on a sandy planet, a desert planet, where everybody just held them as heroes, and then we see Leia in a jungle planet, and then it says the story of a generation, with resistance forces jumped out into hyperspace, and then we see the First Order Star Destroyers with the Empire. Well, we see Janna and Finn and the resistance ship, and then comes to an end. And C-3PO, wait. C-3PO with red eyes. How the hell did he get red eyes? Well, I would cut to that, but I would cut to Mike Zero, however, but nah, I already covered his when it confirmed that it's going to be 3 hours long. 3 hours, I cannot wait. Please have an intermission. And then we see a super laser destroying a snowy planet. And then Rey is just throw a lightsaber to the tree. Could have, well, at least, be glad that George of the Jungle is not in this episode. Is not in Star Wars. If he was, then his leg would be cut off by Rey. And then crash into a tree. And then we cut to Kylo Ren approaching to her with his ignited lightsaber. With Palpatine saying, of course, with Kylo Ren and Palpatine and Kylo fighting. And then we say it's this. And then we get to Palpatine saying this. You're Johnny. Yeah, it's Anna. Then we hear Darth Vader breathing, but then Rey gets a double-bladed lightsaber, which is red. Oh, wait. a red lightsaber. A red lightsaber? Please tell me that's a vision. Please tell me that's a vision. You know? Oh, please don't tell. Oh, and you spoiled it, Lucasfilm. I see what you did there. And you really, really shouldn't have done that. You really shouldn't have done that. So that's going to do about it for Rise of Skywalker. Like, really. That's going to do about it for that. And however, we do have the Mandalorian. And we're going to be talking about it. But before, of course, and Kathleen Kennedy did confirm that Ewan McGregor returned, and he said, of course, asked if he wanted to return as Obi-Wan, and he said yes, and then we got our wish. And to be honest, I am looking forward to seeing Obi-Wan back again. Like I say, I don't care if it's a Disney Plus series or a movie or video game, please have Ewan McGregor returning. Okay, not video game. Let James Earl Taylor have it. But just let them have the idea. Please bring back Ewan as Obi-Wan right now. That's what I wanted to see. But please get him right. Please do not ruin that for the fans. And please do not ruin this. Please. Please. Please, get him right, please. Just get him right, alright? Although we are going to get the Mandalorian, which, of course, at the Disney Legends, Bob Iger said, of course, that Ming-Na Wen, of course, they know her as Mulan, know her from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then I really got, I was giddy with excitement for, of course, Ming-Na Wen going to be appearing in The Mandalorian. I was really that shocked that Ming-Na Wen, who is Agent May on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and who is famous for Mulan, from, of course, the title character of Mulan, the movie of the title of the character, and she was in Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet. Yes, she was in Ralph Breaks the Internet, and her daughter was also in it. And yeah, she said so. Yes, Ming-Na Wen said it, that her daughter is in Wreck-It Ralph 2, and then she appeared in it as Mulan in the Disney website. But to be glad. And speaking of The Mandalorian, before I'm going to get to this trailer breakdown, I do want to clarify, of course, that what about season 2 hasn't been confirmed. When's it going to start? Is this going to happen? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you this answer right now. Is a big yes, everyone. It's going to happen. I'm not kidding you, everyone. It really is going to happen. The Mandalorian Season 2 is officially happening. Be ready, everyone, for that. Because we are going to get the Mandalorian Season 2. But now, the moment I've been waiting for to break it down is the Mandalorian trailer. And we, of course, alright, we begin with seeing stormtrooper helmets on the ground. With the Mandalorian, played by Pedro Pascal, was walking with some stormtrooper helmets on pikes. And then we cue the Lucasfilm logo. And there we see the Razor Crest flying on the Earl Jungle planet. Swampy or Jungle planet. With him going to the cantina to see Grief Corson. Korga, played by Carl Weathers, who you might know him from Rocky. And a razor blade flies in a drowish planet. As he gears up, and then it cuts to Cara Dune, who is played by Gina Carano, who you might know her in her spot in the UFC, and some of you might know her from Deadpool as Angel Dust, who works for Francis. And is Francis in the movie? In the show? Who effing cares? And then we see, which I didn't put down, before Twilight winks at us, we see Nick Nolte's character. The character played by Nick Nolte. Yes, that looked like Nick Nolte. And although the Mandalorian is walking on the planet, kind of looks like the Clint Eastwood from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly when he walks. Kind of reminds me of that. And then we see the child and the mother embracing each other. While we also see Death Troopers are preparing for execution. And then we don't know who's carrying that gun. And then we see the ex-Imperial Superior, played by, I forgot his name, but however, everybody keeps calling him Gus Green. Keeps calling that actor Gus Green. Okay, I'm not trying to make a rant here or anything, but Gus Green is played by Danny Glover, and he's a character from Gone Fishing, which is also written by J.J. Abrams. Okay? That's not Danny Glover. And everybody, just watch Gone Fishing, okay? Oh, man. Okay, sorry. I'm not angry. It's just everybody got him confused with Danny Glover. Danny Glover is Gus Green from Gone Fishing, but say he is Gus Green from Gone Fishing, but to make things straight, it is The Mandalorian. This is not Gone Fishing Gone Gritty. This is not Gone Fishing 2 Gone Gritty. And yes, they have Death Troopers. Sorry. Let me get back to this. Then we zooming into the title character with IG-11, played by Korg himself, who is going to be directing this episode. And then we have, of course, and then we cut to, of course, in November, with the nighttime with the speed biker. There was a blast, and then we get to the ATST attack, while the mother gets the child to safety. But although he did break, the Mandalorian, the title character, breaks down the door, and we see IG-11, played by Taika Waititi. Korg, yeah. Just Korg. And the Razor Crest is in the chase. While he uses the turrets on the ground, while IG-11 used blasters to confront the fallen Empire. And then the Mandalorian is surrounded by stormtroopers. Yes, and he gets out a blaster pistol on the right, and the same gun that Boba Fett used on the infamous holiday special on the left. And then someone say, bounty hunting is a complicated job. And then fights with the brawlers, and then one brawler got out, but then he brought him in. As he shuts the door, kind of looked like cleaved him in half. And then we see a creature in carbonite, in a frozen carbonite. Kind of looked like a Han Solo from episode 5 and 6. And then we see Werner Herzog's character saying, "Don't you agree?" While the Mandalorian turns to the camera, then cue the title card. And I'm gonna be honest with this trailer, that wows me. That really, really wows me. Sure, it didn't get me like super excited, because that's too much to say. That I'm very excited for it, but I'm just excited for the Mandalorian to come back. To come to Disney Plus. Alright, with that being said, it's time to end the episode. Okay guys, that's gonna do about it for the Wednesday Awakens. Well, the break is over, and I'm still sitting at Geek City, relaxing. And of course, don't forget to tune in next week when his kids go back to school. KMC will be back for Geek City Season 2. Well, I got the trailer on my episode list, but that's a trailer for Geek City Season 2, where I am relaxed. Alright guys, that's going to do about it. I will see you guys next time. And as always, may the Force be with you.